Donald J. Trump's first campaign manager, Corey Lewandowski, joins us right now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, tell the truth. When you signed up with Donald Trump, what, 18 months ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, did you really think this day would come?
No, nobody did. And I think Donald Trump would tell you the same thing. You know, when I had the high privilege of sitting with Mr. Trump in January of 2015, you know, it was supposed to be the greatest political field ever assembled on the Republican side. And to say that we're going to have a candidate who'd never run for office assume the presidency of the United States 2 years later, I don't think he believed it. I don't think I believed it. But what we saw was the American people wanted fundamental and wholesale change. And when he started to go out and talk to the American people and listen to what their concerns were, we knew there was something very, very special going on. And he said it many times. He's the messenger of what the American people want, and he's now going to bring that change to Washington.
What do you think the specific thing was that he was giving?
He's giving hope. And I don't mean that in a pejorative sense, because I know Barack Obama talked about hope. But what he also did was he said, I'm not accountable to anybody. I'm accountable to the American people. I put $100 million of my own money into this race, not because I want to be rich when I get out of this, but because I want to do something for the country. He was going to have a great life if he was never the president of the United States. He had all the money in the world. He has an amazing family. You know what he said? I want to make sure we cut our deficit. I want to bring our jobs back. His theme was so simple. Make America first. You know what that means? Be proud to be an American again. And it sounds so simplistic. And if you're from Europe or you're from somewhere else, you say, boy, that sounds like isolationism. No. When you're the president of the United States, it's time to make your country proud again. And that's what I think the American people saw in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Iowa, Ohio, those places where Republicans don't win. Donald Trump won because they want to see change.
We're just about out of time. Can he continue with the style that got him to the White House inside the White House?
He has to. He has to. He has to continue to go directly to the American people so that he has the opportunity to tell it the way he wants to tell it. You know, the old days you have to call a press conference. Now he just puts out a tweet, right? Makes life a lot easier when you can do it in 140 characters from your pajamas sometimes.
Corey Lewandowski, congratulations. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Can I ask you, do you think he'll change his tone? Because it's one thing to be a candidate, it's one thing to be president-elect, and even be able to still be who he is, but the tone of how he gets his message across, do you think that is going to change at all?
I think Mr. Trump understands the severity of the position he's about to assume today. And I don't care who it is. No one can be truly prepared to step into that Oval Office until you've done that job. And so few people have had that honor in our country's history. And he understands what happens when he tweets about companies. But he also understands that, look, our country buys pharmaceutical drugs at a price higher than you pay when you walk into a Walgreens or a Walmart or somewhere else. We have to do better for our country. And that's what he wants to do. And he understands the power that this position brings to help the country get there.